I got Kyle to agree to watch one episode of Love Prison.
Okay, so let me translate for people post-pandemic.
Okay.
It's just like being in a pandemic.
We're really two completely different people than what we think we are.
You think it works out for him?
Yeah.
40 cameras. All PTZ, which stands for pan, tilt, zoom.
Oh, that's boring.
I memorized that now.
You said you were fun and you were spontaneous.
That's the least convincing way to say that you're fun that I've ever seen.
My wife and I say that all the time when we're tired or something. You said you were fun. She goes, I am fun. Okay.
Dating online for 6 months. So is this before, like, what year is this? Because
this is like 2020 or 2019.
Okay, so it's video call era.
Yeah, it's kind of Skype-ish time.
I'm a little social butterfly with my friends.
Can't she just go to the bar and get a date?
Yeah.
And I'm one of the most romantic people out there. I've started online dating because I want to find my Prince Charming.
Yeah, he exists, so you're going to find him.
That's probably him.
27 years old. I live in Hoboken, New Jersey.
I am a personal trainer, and I'm also...
Is that a...
That's a garter belt.
Is that a girdle?
Right, girdle, sorry, not garter belt.
Still looks amazing.
Right.
If I had to wear a girdle and look like that, I would do that as well.
Don't have enough time.
If I could wear a girdle
Mine won't
and
fit.
look at that.
It snaps and then I could go blind.
An even better woman. And I am looking for...
You ever seen a truck tire come apart?
So you're getting the idea of who these crazy people are.
Okay, so they've been lying to each other online. And now they're going to be locked in a prison on an island.
Yes. In a house.
And there's no people coaching them or anything. It's just cameras.
Just cameras.
And we're going to see if they live.
In fact, what's even better and what makes us even crazy...
Is there like a tap out button somewhere on the island?
No. I mean, you can, but no. They weren't even told what the stipulations were until they get there.
Oh.
I met Lawrence on a dating app. It was the first week I joined.
Chris goes, oh!
Oh my God.
Okay.
That's
very romantic.
That can sell underwear.
Which is perfect for me.
To women.
I look a lot like that under this shirt.
Nicole was her appearance.
Why the girdle though?
I'm nothing but girdles. Like it's so tight I can barely.
Working out.
And
More blurry.
Lawrence spends a long time getting ready, and so do I.
We hadn't met because dating online is like playing Russian roulette. You never know what you're going to get. And we just really wanted to get to know each other.
God, that guy is ripped.
Can before meeting. I pursued things.
He seems like he's pretty selfless and that he's there to support other people around him.
Did the hair tell you that, or was it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
That's not something I do with...
Did they just chat GPT that conversation?
No, they had to fake it for real. There was no chat GPT.
Oh.
My last relationship with a guy was extremely terrible.
He ended up cheating on me.
It's still hard for me to want to date again. Just kind of nervous.
Nah, we don't need therapy or anything. Just like, let's go on a Love Prison
No,
show.
put on more makeup. That'll fix it.
Hide the crazy.
Dating jerks.
Why is it?
I really want to date a really nice, kind guy. It's a really good chance that Lawrence might be my Mr. Perfect.
These people are...
I'm really excited about being...
Come up in the production van. I'm gonna be a fan. Hanging out in the production van.
I definitely can see myself happily married with Lawrence.
Is that the best color correction you could
With
do?
those teeth?
When you're thinking about having a family and settling down, and Nicole has everything that I like in a girl.
Fucking show. Even the music is like.
Right.
I've been told to give this to you. Can you please read it?
Welcome to the Love Prison. You will be permitted one phone call during your stay. There will be no other contact with the outside world. Okay.
What's wrong with her face? There's something wrong with it.
Just a lot of use. I don't know.
Oh my God, my baby.
When you get a lot of suntans, that happens.
Over there waiting, so please take your stuff.
Yeah, she is super duper face tanned.
Okay.
And like she tried to do some kind of correction and it's not working. I know a lot about.
I'm feeling very excited meeting Lawrence. A little nervous, but I'm hoping that Lawrence is the one for me.
Lawrence, I've been told to give this to you. Please read it carefully.
You'll be allowed 1 hour per day of yard time. For the other 23, you must remain inside.
I need to take your phone and any other electronics you might have.
I ought to rip you in half.
Your boat's over there waiting for you.
I got to admit,
It's in an evidence bag just in case.
Just in, you know.
I hope after this week is up that me and Nicole leave together and she's my girl.
Comment below if you think that's ever going to happen on this show.
I think it's gonna happen because we're romantics.
What the
We believe in love. That's why we're here. Love
That is not why I'm here. Do you think I was joking about
we love romance.
a tiny island house?
That's a big house. I can get away from you there.
It does look like a big house, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Except it's not.
No house is big enough when you're in a pandemic.
And there are production doors, so not every door is openable.
Oh, right.
Hello?
Okay, bunk beds.
I haven't slept in a bunk bed since college, and I hated it. There's cameras everywhere. It's a little insane and a little too much for me, and there is a lot of cameras.
She looks weird in the dark, too.
Yeah.
This kind of living situation.
That's me. Soon. Trip over.
Bacardi. Uh-oh. She's pouring out all the booze.
Forward to meeting him, like face to face, and I'm really waiting for that.
You can't go outside.
Oh, it hasn't started yet.
Oh, that feels good, finally.
This is the first time they're meeting.
Kiss her.
You look fantastic, by the way.
Just remind me of how many times did I text him like, oh, I can't wait to meet you.
I'm a little nervous about spending the week here, but I think we'll be okay. You're gonna take care of me, right?
You're gonna take care of me.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Here we ho again.
Old drone. Wow, they're so much better now.
Yeah.
God, this is 4 years ago?
Oh, no, this must be much. Maybe it was 2018, 2017?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, because nobody after the pandemic would agree to this.
Nope.
I know, just keep on.
We all got our own taste with no one recording.
You're right.
One of the most heaviest suitcases I've ever carried. I usually pack too much, but that suitcase is like 80 pounds, I bet. I'm not even joking either. That's a toddler bunk bed on the top. Like, I can't even fit half my body on that. Well, looks like we'll both have to be on the bottom then.
So far, so good.
There's cameras everywhere. I mean, it's just gonna take a little bit of time to get used to that. So I really like your hair.
I can't eat normal food.
Thanks. I like yours.
It's kind of like Gwen Stefani-ish.
He's been complimentary to me.
Remember that reference? Okay.
Right.
It's kind of Barbie-ish. Barbie doll.
Thank you. You're like a Ken.
I've gotten that before, yeah. I was complimenting her. I was
They're good at conversation.
I think she's feeling.
I'm also good at it. Right?
Is there a radio in this place?
No, there's not.
Holy there's no like music, like nothing?
I know, I was kind of bummed out about that actually. Because I like have music on all the time.
There's plenty of books, so there's nothing?
Well, we don't need heat. I don't need to burn those.
I might go cray cray.
Sounds like you're halfway there already. And any fooling around you do is going to be on camera.
I got a good feeling about this. I like how they're setting up the audio and music. It's good.
Yeah, it's really ominous. Like, I have no expectation of this going well.
It's like our show.
I was very excited to meet Lawrence, and I find Lawrence very good looking and very sexy looking. So I'm trying to look my best.
Good God, man.
1 hour of yard time. Hey, Nicole.
Yeah.
It says we can use our hour of yard time now.
Is that right?
Yeah, I was thinking we would go out by the water. So far, everything's been, it's been good.
It's been 5 minutes.
Spending time with her. It's cold as
Ooh. All right, maybe we're better off where we were.
I totally just lost my sandals.
Oh.
I kind of want to take some of my clothes off.
Is that right?
Have some fun.
Clothes off, pose off.
I'm not self-conscious when it comes to my body at all. It feels good to be naked sometimes, you know, not all the time, but I mean, I do like my naked time. What about you? Are you into skinny dip type mood?
No.
No?
Remember, they say that they have been talking to each other for 6 months online over and over.
Right, 6 months.
So for a dude, he's
Spark something funny.
beyond ready to go.
Right.
You know, run off that energy. You don't want to come out?
Whoa!
It's really pretty out here.
You think she was counting on some darkness?
I thought it was gonna be funny, maybe she'd laugh at me, but she didn't think it was any of those things. I just don't even think she looked at me once. Which is interesting, because I mean, if she got naked and ran into the water, I definitely would have looked. You sure you don't want to?
So that must mean everyone thinks like me.
Right.
I'm really pissed off at Lawrence right now. You don't do that kind of on the first date.
First date? They consider this a first date.
Right.
Definitely getting adventurous vibes, but it's easy to say things online. And it's so much different to do them in person.
Yeah, I'm sure she probably was talking like, oh yeah, first date, let's.
Right.
I guess Lawrence thought it was funny, or thought he'd get a great laugh out of it, but honestly, it was very disrespectful.
Yeah, I don't think he did it out of nowhere. I bet they've probably been chatting like that for a while.
Of course.
Not the one starting the conversation with Nicole. It's gonna be silence. So, I'm sorry about earlier.
If you can explain to me why you're sorry.
He already has to apologize to her.
Right.
Taking the liberty of getting naked in front of you.
I spent a long time talking to him, texting him. Who are you? I don't know you.
Doesn't seem like he has a lot of range.
I feel
to
like
him.
she's the one acting like that.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's a Jekyll and Hyde.
So you think it's okay to do that on the first date?
I mean,
I thought he was a gentleman. Obviously, clearly, he's not. I mean, who the does that?
You were PG with him the whole time on online?
Did you ever think about like, oh, maybe she's not gonna like me? Maybe he's making an ass out of himself, literally? Just a douche.
Whoa.
Wow.
Called a douche on the first night by Nicole.
You didn't.
Expect her to overreact so much. She's always gonna think that was dumb, regardless of what I say or whatever reason I say I did it, so.
5 days to go.
There. Don't look, I'm getting naked again.
Lawrence was pushing my buttons. My ex used to push my buttons, and he would do it purposely, and it really hurt. And
The one that cheated on you?
Yeah.
then I just got thinking about my ex, and it just took a lot out.
The one that was sick of this.
This is day one. This is day one.
She's not that likable.
No.
Sleep up there tonight.
Yeah.
She didn't say, oh, cut it out, you know, go put, she just like instantly shut down.
Yeah. Resting bitch face.
Love prison, into day one. Definitely a little bit more rocky than I thought. Gonna be tough. Gonna try to regroup, re-strategize, and see what I can do tomorrow.
I say just keep getting naked.
Just keep, yeah.
Fuck it. 6 months.
Yeah. There's no way that this is all out of the blue. Or they lied to get on the show. Because something's not checking out.
I found it extremely weird and annoying to see Lawrence naked on the first date.
It's really pretty out here.
You're disgusting.
Disgusting.
Sleeping in the top bunk? There was no way in hell I was sleeping.
I don't think you know what disgusting is.
Yeah. If that's disgusting, I don't think she's gonna be that much fun.
Are you still pissed at me about yesterday? I'm sorry for getting naked last night. It was a tad bit inappropriate, I guess. It was not the right time for that. It was inappropriate.
Oh my God.
The first, couple hours?
I don't know why I'm still single. I don't know why he cheated on me.
Yeah. Well, I have some suggestions.
Accept it and we can move on. And I won't get naked anymore.
Sure.
So we're cool.
Yeah, we're still rolling with the home.
Just say you don't like it. Don't.
I am accepting his apology, but is this really sincere? I don't know.
Are you really crazy?
She seems super damaged and that she's not aware of.
Which is what you want on a show like this. So,
Well, sure.
The
producer's like, yes, yes, yes.
When she came down.
And then, whoa, what?
Patched up the whole me being naked fiasco.
Was it a fiasco though?
Such a fiasco. This bodybuilder, handsome
I know.
bro dude got naked and begin the lockdown.
Nicole still is a mystery to me. I'm still trying to figure her out. You know, I feel like she's still a little bit distant.
Maybe there's not a lot to figure out.
You know, I feel like
Yeah, maybe not.
not nearly as into me.
Well, I don't think there's anything to figure out with him. I think he's into his body. I think he's into himself. Body.
Not worried, but like
He likes to wheeze the juice.
a full picture of you, so I didn't know what to.
He likes girls named Lisa.
But I find you attractive, which is.
How is he not confident?
You know, I like your, you know, I like everything. I feel like
Everything?
Yeah, I see why he's single too.
Right. But he doesn't seem as vapid and stupid as some of the Daisy of Love guys.
No.
He just seems kind of a little bland.
Yeah.
And, you know, he doesn't have a cool personality like I do with my shirt and my shoes matching. Like, he doesn't have that. So he has to work on other parts of his personality.
No, he can't buy those things quickly and easily. Like, it's just,
No.
he has to work out for months.
reassurance,
Right.
like a child, kind of. Like I can be kind of like a child. Because I was starting to feel a little bit like not attractive for like a brief hour, and then you know.
It must be hard not to feel attractive for like an hour.
Right. I'll never know what that's like.
I didn't even know that thing worked. Did you?
What is this?
I'm not a big fan of guys that look like they're big on steroids. Huge.
Oh no.
I'm not a fan of a guy's muscle bigger than their head. I don't know how to explain it, but I think if they're disproportionate, kind of,
Oh god.
it's not attractive for some reason. Not a fan.
That's the end. I just thought they'd throw that in there.
So you don't like guys whose muscles are bigger than their heads.
I don't. Not at all. I don't find it attractive. It just doesn't look right.
Why are you going with, why?
God.
I don't think I have that problem yet, though. Do you?
All of his pictures are about his body.
Right.
I usually have really good success when it comes to women. I mean, Nicole is intriguing me. She's a lot more of a challenge than I thought to begin with. I mean, I can't even figure out what she's thinking.
He's like, I literally have no game. I just am me, and girls go out with me. So I'm not sure what to do now.
I had some doubt.
That's good for you. It'll help you build character.
It will.
I was kind of worried you would be too muscular, but after meeting you, I think like your height goes well with your muscles.
So she is pretty unaware, like you were talking about, not just mental health wise, but she's judging him on that he's too muscular. But I'm not going to look at him physically and say like, you're doing it wrong, and not feel like
and
I'm
he's
being
not being a jerk and looking at her and being like, I had no idea you were this fat.
Right.
I don't plan on getting any bigger, so this is like basically what I'll be.
Well, that's good.
That's not true. Those guys love to.
I know.
I have a tough time reading her, so I don't know what more she wants.
She's bad shit.
Yeah. God, there's so much on the cutting room floor if this is all we're getting.
Yep.
I couldn't imagine just watching camera after camera, day after day of editing.
Oh,
this.
you're right. That would be the
Oh
worst.
my God.
I am going to make a little steak and a little pasta, and we're gonna get dressed up, and it should be fun.
Are those your dress flip-flops?
How would we go about this? I mean, we live we don't live too far away from each other, but could you be in a relationship with somebody if you can't see them every day?
Just no responses? No nothing?
Like being in a relationship.
Do you not like white guys? What's happening
You're
here?
right.
I don't know. Actually, I
Are you enjoying the meal he cooked for you?
Sometimes when me and Nicole are talking, she'll mumble, and a lot of times...
Maybe she's just pounding Red Bull still at night. She didn't know it was all gonna be on camera.
Right.
She didn't know every second, and she's regretting that, and she just wants out of this, and she doesn't care who he is at this point.
Like, I would just want to know, like, what your concerns would be about, like, being in a relationship with me.
don't know. Like, what do you?
She
is so uncomfortable.
Right.
I'm, like, a little frustrated. I don't know. I feel like I'm always trying to talk or say something. Sometimes I feel like...
I thought we were gonna get on the ground and go around to Pound Town, and that's not happening, and I don't know what that's like.
It's very hard for me because I had such a brutal ex-boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Seek therapy. It is no one else's fault, the decisions you made. It is no one else's fault. No one has to pay for you chasing other bad boys that aren't too fit or are too fit. And then they treat you like how they treat you because that's who they were from the beginning. I'm not saying you're not, it's terrible, it sucks. But it's no excuse to, well, what am I fucking saying? She's going on a show called Love Prison.
Right. She's completely unaware of what she's doing to other people and blaming them for it. She seems terrible.
So I'm afraid to, like, I guess, open completely up to him.
Open completely up? You don't have to do that. You're just dating.
Have a conversation like a fucking human being, maybe.
You
don't have to open up to somebody just to talk to them.
She's acting like she's like a hot 20-year-old.
Right.
And you're not. Also, their personalities are kind of similar. That's why they're clashing so quickly. They're both pretty stubborn.
I think the Nicole I have been talking to for 6 months, I think a different...
He's drinking Coors Light. He's off my list.
Oh, dismissed?
Yeah.
I don't know. Dealing with the situation's hard. And I feel like I give off the wrong impression. And I'm constantly thinking about it, and it annoys the crap out of me.
Yeah, because sometimes I don't know what the f***'s going on in your head at all.
See, I have a poker face, though.
Like, things made a huge...
Oh my God.
Started to open up a little bit. And
I suggested this and I wanted to quit.
I know.
I mean, I don't
cringe.
Bogus.
Could happen.
We used to have a button that we could stop the movie with.
Kind of wanted to address an elephant.
It was a cup holder. It wasn't a button.
It was a coaster.
Coaster.
Right.
Boobs are gonna pop out of your dress. I mean, they're like 800 times the size of mine, and I thought mine were kind of big. They don't like hurt because I feel like they're like suffocating. They can't breathe. They don't have lungs, but I feel like they might have their... I feel like they're so...
He's really reaching at this point. He's a couple beers in.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm just going to say whatever I want. It's not like I'm going to get less affection if I say whatever I want.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's like, I have 2 days left to try to bang her.
Right.
Were you like that girl that got boobs when she was like 6?
I had him in middle school.
Let's go different route.
I always had big.
Talk more about your 6-year-old boobs.
I'm glad that when we were talking about it, she was laughing. I got Nicole to warm up to me just by being myself and me being...
Oh, there's nothing to do after dinner?
Sorry. I know you.
You sweat to lose weight. His tummy sweater.
I still can't get over that she thinks his body is kind of gross.
Right. It's what we always wanted to wake up with no effort, just hoping that it would be like that.
And she's like, oh.
Helps keep your like waist in. You gotta wear it all the time though in order for it to work.
Okay, so he's wearing the man set.
You have to sleep with that every night?
Yeah, sleep with it, eat with it. We're kind of like married. We're not gonna get jealous if we start a relationship and I'm already in a relationship with this male set here.
Male set?
There are a few times in my life where I was just like, please God, just make me go to sleep now. Make me go to sleep now. This would be one of them.
I had fun last night. Lawrence is a good kisser. I enjoyed kissing him. Very much so.
Last night was awesome. We just made out and it's nice. You know, it was everything I thought it was gonna be.
What is wrong with him?
Something.
So, but I woke up this morning, I made breakfast.
For herself or for them?
I know, she's like, well, there's like in Friday.
Right.
That was all for me.
Thank you for making me these eggs.
You're welcome.
They are so awkward together.
Breakfast this morning was a little bit quiet.
This is weird.
This is weirder than I remember.
A morning person.
Because I'm used to like this kind of rock of love thing where they have one beer and then they just all make out with each other all the time.
Boom, boom. You bitch.
Right.
You know? Where's the Harley? Where's the bike? Where's the
Yeah.
wigs?
Where's the taxi motorcycle?
Need to have a huge
He's no gypsy cowboy outlaw.
For as much as we make fun of Bret Michaels and all that, he can carry a show.
Yeah.
I was kind of
There's no douchebag of love or whatever his name is.
see Lawrence not being so affectionate after like we meet out and stuff. I do hugs. I need a hug.
I'm a dude, so when I wake up in the morning, I'm not thinking about rolling over and hugging her and kissing her and making sure she feels okay.
Oh God.
Well, there's some dudes that do that.
It's good editing. Makes him look like a total douchebag.
Right.
Oh.
Good for him.
I don't care about any of them, but yeah. Oh, delivery.
That's interesting.
Severed head.
Severed head.
There's one pink shank and one blue shank.
I need to
What will you choose?
we have a package.
Prison Island monkey knife fight.
I'm really excited about this delivery of weights.
Oh,
When I work out, I get this euphoric feeling that's just, it feels amazing. I'm gonna try to put Nicole through a little something, you know.
you think she wants to work out? She would have been working out
Right.
if she likes to work out.
You didn't meet her at the gym, buddy.
I mean, you know.
Yeah.
I love to work out. I like to work out almost every day.
Yeah, we know.
Don't really think Nicole works out that much.
What do you think about working out?
To the gym once or twice a week. Tell me if it's too heavy or not. It shouldn't be, but
It shouldn't be.
yeah. Well, kind of, you know. No. Keep your arms tucked in. Keep your elbows tucked in.
Why don't you show her first?
Yeah, there you go. Can you feel anything?
Yeah. I already know how to lift weights. And the last thing I really wanted to do was work out.
She's like, pay attention to me at all times. Careful, don't get too muscular.
Right.
That's a turn off to her.
It's not my thing. And if you have a chest like mine, it's not the easiest thing to do. If Lawrence is so big on jumping rope, why didn't he just jump rope? I don't know.
You think he's into cardio?
Oh.
He wears the man thing. And to be fair, he could do that inside.
Right. It's been 11 minutes. She's ready to go back in.
How dare he? Smoke up.
Oh.
No!
She smokes?
I'm working out. Nicole's on the porch smoking, and I'm just thinking, like, this is ridiculous.
I think I just got frustrated that I just didn't want to do this stuff. And I decided to screw that and
The fact that they only had 1 hour outside, and he loves to work out, clearly. You can't give him and his interest less than an hour, because they're talking and not doing a lot, of exercising with him to show him how interested you are in him and to see the world through his eyes.
Yeah, he got less than 11 minutes.
She went to smoke.
So she went to go smoke.
She's like, oh,
now that's what I would have done.
It was really hard caring about somebody else. Fuck that.
I feel like I got a little duped. She said she was quitting smoking, and she never gave me any type of indication that she was going to be smoking.
Well, I mean,
she had 1 cigarette in 3 days?
You wear the man girdle. Yeah, she had 1 cigarette in 3 days. That's a fair point.
That's not smoking. That's a smoke.
Bumpy so far, but hopefully we're going to, get past this.
Would someone drink that soda or put it in the fridge? It bothers me.
What are you thinking?
Shut up, you bitch. All right, Whoa. Whoa.
If we're in a relationship, I want it to be long and healthy.
He is very annoying.
Super annoying.
He's very annoying.
Smoke.
I don't like.
Luckily, I don't think there's any Lawrence types watching Back to the Sofa.
Tells me he wants
Who's
to
Lawrence?
quit.
That's the guy.
I didn't even know his name.
I want to say Amy or Pam. I don't know her name. Of them watching just because, he doesn't seem that interesting, and it doesn't seem to me that he's had to work very hard at being interesting. He already said, like, what I'm doing here works a lot. And it's weird that it's not working. Yep, she's back to the top bunk.
Bed. She's going to sleep on the top bunk to show me that she's pissed off.
You got to put too many muscles on.
Pain in the ass. I choose what I want to do. I don't get controlled by a guy.
Anymore.
Clearly, that's
You're
why
overreacting.
You're single and older and smoking, and it's all going downhill. You're on the
it's
show.
going great. Yeah, I don't mind girls that are all of those things, but fucking be nice.
Weird. I'm not getting any type of energy to bounce back off of, and I feel like it's just, making everything like
Being stuck in this house on this island. I feel like I have cabin fever. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, that was COVID.
Right.
I was over it. Ooh, without him.
I love prison.
Seeing Nicole smoking is a total turnoff. If Nicole wants to keep smoking every other minute, even though she said she was quitting, I'm gonna walk around naked all the time.
They're similar. Oh, on the couch.
Okay.
What's up?
Good move, guy. I think it's gonna work great.
Yeah.
I'm like getting around with, and
That is weird as hell. He's a giant dude. He may be in shape, but he's a giant dude, naked in small hallways.
there's also that other times that like, what the are you doing?
Oh,
I mean, there are laws against this.
A jerk.
yeah. Now we're in retaliation mode.
Right.
These are two nations that can't get along, and they're just gonna keep escalating. Look at that drone shot. Okay, last day.
Not wait to get off it.
Not as bad as I thought. Not as bad as I remember. He is ready to go.
They packed at like 7:08 a.m.
Bring your own shit.
Yeah, right?
But I have no idea about what Nicole wants to do.
You don't?
We're not dating online anymore. This was it.
The mystery continues for you in your head?
Yeah, I don't know. Most girls still want to go out with me.
I learned a lot about Lawrence this week.
No, you didn't.
I feel like there was a connection online, texting.
When you're phony fucks, yeah.
Right.
Felt like there was really something there, and I was really looking forward to seeing you. And then I come here and I've seen a completely different side of you. On our yard time.
She's the victim.
Right.
I wasn't expecting you to go nude on the couch. I mean, that's just like, seriously? Like, I have class, and if you're looking for my attention, that's not the way to get my attention.
I think it's unfortunate, Nicole. It's taken you a whole week for you to show any type of emotion towards me. Tell me why every time we were talking, it was all me inquiring about you, and then when you would say something, I couldn't understand it. Explain that to me.
I'm very
You want to break it down for you?
okay?
She's an asshole. What do you?
I'm sorry, I was living with a moron.
Right. You talk about me being naked is like being offensive, but I like to be naked inside my house. I'm not gonna come here and not be who I am. You said you were fun and you were spontaneous.
Hey,
Inside the house.
Seriously?
We've been talking for 6 months. It's like, you know, what am I supposed to take everything like we just meet for the first time when I come here? And
Seriously?
you keep talking being classy. Classy girls don't chain smoke, first of all. You told me you were trying to quit, but I come here and you're chain smoking.
One, you know I wasn't chain smoking.
You were chain smoking. You were smoking every other damn minute. You duped me. You've been acting like a crazy ass lunatic.
He's like,
I just feel like you're not the person that I knew. It sucks, but it's good that we figured this out so that, you know.
Go do push-ups with Millie and Vanilli.
It's gonna be a
oh no, that's the kids on the block.
I just wish everything would have went differently.
Do you?
I'm gonna get on the boat by myself.
I'm getting on the boat by myself too.
Good.
Good.
I'm glad.
See you around.
This is ridiculous. I've been feeling this stuff about
Boat of love.
now, and it's been building up, and I think it all just finally came out. You all right? Rough week. I think Nicole was able to fool me because we hadn't met yet. We had been talking for.
I've been duped.
And just she was saying the things I guess she thought I was.
That was the only boat off the island. She lives there now.
Bad news.
I am so ready for a relationship, but just not with that jerk.
No, you're not.
No.
There are plenty of guys out there.
No, they're not. No.
Am I right, guy?
Yeah, they're in prison. It's called Love After Lockup. It's a real show.
No, we're not watching that.
It's way too trashy. That's like a new level of filth, trash, gross.
Okay, I'll watch one episode.
Oh,
I'd
you're not
rather
trying
watch
to-
that than this.
You're right.
Then
500 million likes in this video and we'll watch another episode.
online dating, just because one guy I didn't get along with and had a bad experience doesn't mean there's not another guy out there for me.
I was a little bit upset leaving the love prison. I'm upset it didn't work out between us, but she'll find somebody.
There's only 10 other girls that want to go out with me. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Right now, so. Yeah, I mean, this was a mistake. I think this. Yeah, well.
All right, leave a comment if you want to try again.
There are other couples. We can try it again, but the show probably should never have, not probably, should never have been made. And I probably shouldn't have suggested it.
I feel that way about almost every of the shows that we continue. Did it ever need to be made? No, this channel is cut in half. You're hamstringing back to the sofa.
Half. Yeah.
Right. Love Prison. That's a show too.
I'm sorry. You said you were fun.
I am!